Finally, another sheep. Time to grind its resources and what it gives. But most likely, all I really need is this XP so I can level up. Anyways, let me go get this pig real quick. And its family members. But besides all of that, let's not worry about what just happened. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyways, I'm just gonna go look for some mines and villages, but before I even do that... Anyways, I'm gonna go look for some villages. Finally found my crafting table, though. Finally found it, which took so much longer, but anyways. I'm going to be crafting me some wood planks. Alright, this should do good for right now. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure this will do good for right now. Because there's no way I'm going to survive without a village. So, as you can physically see, I get attacked by a spider, and I was trying to fight for my life, but I died. It was just so hard. I had to go look for my resources all over again. Thankfully, I built and remember where I got all my stuff from, and remember where I was. Decided to go down by this little lake, ocean, pond, river. This lake is huge. Was trying to figure out where to go. I decided to start playing on my controller because I couldn't build for some reason. Run into a zombie. A freaking spider was trying to attack me, and then literally 3 mobs came after me. Anyways, it was IQ plays right there. So I was healing up and I noticed a spider. I decided to go grind some wood and went inside my inventory before I got hit by the stupid spider. I decided to hit him back, but there was 2 spiders on me. So that's when I finally noticed that I did not have enough health for me to even fight, and I decided to just run. I'm pretty sure I made the most smartest decision of all time for doing that. I came across the lake and decided to go ahead, and I came across this little sheep, and yes, I did hit him. But I did go onto this tree. I broke some leaves
after I was crafting my
so I
pickaxe,
could get onto the second layer. And
I equipped it and
go into my
accidentally made a
inventory.
hole for some reason.
I gathered my wood and I was going
the
to make me a
item
crafting table.
that was never used,
Got
which
a
is what I'm
crafting
gonna call
table,
it
and
for right now because I don't want to
was
call it a
going to
hoe.
exit out of
I never
that
used it, so it was
and
completely
decided
useless.
to
So
make
there's no
me
point
something that
of me even having it.
I really was never going to use. So
I was also trying to make an
crafting
axe
me
for
a
some wood cutting because
stone,
I had no
but
more
I
axe
never
after getting
used
killed
it,
like 2 times already. So
unfortunately.
decided to do that.
And crafted a whole
I
by
decided to
accident.
sort out everything because since I was making my new
Anyways,
inventory,
for some reason I
needed to
went
sort
inside of my
everything out.
menu,
And
went back inside my
sorted out
inventory, and
pickaxe
decided to
with my axe,
suit
so
everything
it
out.
would be
Like,
closer to me if I
decided
needed
to
to
organize
remove any wood
things and
or
place them in the right places.
possibly stone.
But
once again, you see me
I
sorting out my inventory
decided
and all that type of
to make
stuff,
me
trying to choose where I
a
want to put my
axe
stuff at and all
too
that other
because I
stuff.
didn't need it.
Anyways, before I went to go back to exploring,
And
I
went
had
on
to heal.
from there,
I came across a little
organized
cat, which
again,
is so cute, and decided to mine some
and
wood.
decided to place some of
so
my very
also have to watch
needed
out for
and
this man.
used things close
As
to
I was
each other.
showing, I found this wolf attacking this literal sheep. I mean, I don't gotta do the work no more. I just gather the resources from the sheep now. So he's destroying and killing and literally annihilating these sheep. It's my first time playing on keyboard. Instead, I actually know that you gotta use meat and bones. Feed it to the poor guy, and I hit him, and his eyes became red. I had to defend myself. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? Let that poor wolf just take all my resources? I mean, anybody would have protected themselves like that. Who wouldn't? I tried to get over it by cutting down some wood, gathering those resources, and later on, making them into some wooden planks. But then my brother got mad at me. And yes, I did leave the pig alone. Be proud of me. I was hoping I can find a village or so I kept exploring and I saw that I was about to go into a jungle biome. I knew I wasn't going to really find anything there, so I decided to keep walking just in case I can find any type of houses or something that could at least still be, because it's a possible chance. Anyways, I'm finally back. That was kind of tremendous, and I was sorry to leave you all startled. Anyways, I decided to get some more wood. Anyways, I came across a green parrot. Now, I was surprised to see. I admired it very much, but I didn't really want to tame it because I had nothing to do with it. As you can see, I had came across a panda. The thing was huge, and I mean like huge, like I really couldn't imagine it. But I ran into a bamboo shoot and I decided to try and break it, but I don't know how it's gonna possibly break it. I don't know why I was trying to gather any resources from the bamboo shoot because I'm not even sure if it would be possible for me to eat it. And then I came across another panda and noticed a tiny little ravine and I thought it had emerald in it. So I decided to go check it out and see if it had some emerald so I can get it. But apparently it didn't, and it was kind of devastating. It was just some stupid vines. But I still collected some coal, but it was the only piece of coal I had. So far, I had some great progress, and was happy where I was at. But I was not happy inside of the ravine, so I decided to grab my trusty dirt and get myself out of the ravine. And build it like a staircase just in case I get stuck in the ravine again. I ran into the same panda, saying hello. I came across some watermelons and I was so thankful because I saw some pumpkins and I didn't really think I could use anything with those besides decor and carve it, but wasn't my intentions. And since I had some watermelon sticking around, it would make it easier for me to heal, especially when there was mobs around trying to attack me. So I was so thankful. As you can see, I came across some cocoa beans. I found some more watermelons. I mean, I was not gonna just sit there and let them stand there without getting smashed. That kind of sounded a little weird, but I had to check how much watermelon I had, and I believe I had at least 64 at the end, and a stack of 41 or so. And yeah, I was going to check how much I had a short break, started grabbing some more watermelons, then I was really doing good. All the sweet music can cut off now because literally it became night. Now obviously you wouldn't know me because a lot of these videos I don't post. But when it's nighttime, I never have a chance to live. And it's really the time where I normally get killed. It's like, honestly, the only time I get killed. So what I was going for was to make me a little house so I can just sleep without any of the mobs messing with me. I decided to make some room and all that other stuff so I can make my little house. And enough room for me to place a bed. I broke the leaves and I took whatever resources came out of them, replaced them with some wooden planks. If I'm saying this right, IKEA planks? I don't know, but I'll never say it again because I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. I was deciding to make a escape route, and what will happen later on, you'll see later, was super dumb of me. And I kind of wish I never did. So I decided to make my escape route, cover it up when I needed to. Decided to break some of the wooden planks, or let me say again, IKEA planks? IKEA? I don't know, but comment down below if I got it wrong. Anyways, as you can clearly see, I am now breaking the planks, as I said, breaking the leaves and replacing them, and making them a little bit bigger because I needed some space for my bed. For some reason, making my bed took some time and adjustment, but sooner or later, I finally got what I needed. I just kept replacing things, procrastinating about if I wanted a window or not. Just so much for this 100 IQ, staying in a tree and sleeping in it. And I noticed this mother smucker coming out of nowhere and literally attacking me. Now, I don't know where it came from. I was looking, and suddenly, when the little guy was dead, I closed up all the holes and noticed a hole that was open that I forgot to patch up. I had to look at it for a while to get some of that good content, but patched it up with some cotton. Well, I mean wool. But later then replaced it. At least like 3 seconds ago. Anyways, after replacing the wool, I used some IKEA planks. And yeah, pretty much. I decide to grab my white bed, exit out of that menu and get my crafting table, then place down my bed
and then place down my crafting table. But then it says in the top left corner that monsters are nearby and you cannot rest. So I started to repair the holes that I've left open. Decided to patch everything that could have been patched. And then I started looking at this IKEA block and the leaves on the tree. Didn't sit right with me. Then I noticed a villager that was a zombie. And noticing that villager made me feel like there could be like a village close by. But I felt like the place was set and it would be alright. But again, making more adjustments because I just felt like it. Almost fell through that hole that was in my escape route. I was also thinking about patching that up, which I did. I patched up everything, and then I decided to also place some wooden planks that I broke. And was going to use some IKEA blocks, but still used a IKEA block and an oak log. Patched up the hole with a nice oak log. Placed down my white bed. I tried to go to sleep, but apparently that did not work. And I started getting very frustrated and started spamming my right click. Or I believe my left click? I can't remember because how long I've been literally playing this game. I've been editing for over 3 hours, which is none of anybody's concern. Very sorry. And I really got frustrated, so at that point, I thought I was losing my head because, as you can clearly see, I was about to start crafting a literal torch. I was thinking I should just live there or something, or maybe something like that for placing torches and stuff and having a literal crafting table. It's the ultimate setup. I mean, like, come on now. I started to think if I wanted to stay in the house and decorate it and put light in it, but lost some plans. Instead of doing all of that, I decided to use my oak logs, every single one of them, my 15 stack, and decided to make some oak wood planks. Also, the only way to get at least the good amount of oak log planks is to have 16 planks going out of 4 to have a perfect stack. Besides all of that, I decided to make me an axe and break my crafting table. I started getting bored of my house, and you know what? I decided to just fall out and be the most dumbest person in the world. I mean, I had to make a run for it. There was nothing else to do, and couldn't grab my resources because I would literally get killed by every single mob out there. Knowing that I lost half of everything in there, I barely cared. I ran for so long. I ran. Make sure nobody was on my back or anything. So then I noticed a creeper and decided to avoid it. Then I felt the urge to stand on the tree, only to keep myself safe from any type of mob because I was surrounded of them. I tried to see if I can play something when I noticed a zombie behind me. I decided to go and fight. Then I noticed that there was 2 zombies and I didn't feel like getting killed. Said hey to some watermelons and then started to run. Then I decided to heal, but that was the wrong time because there was a spider behind me. It's definitely not great to have a spider behind you when you're trying to heal, or at any time really. I fell in some water, sadly, but had to get away. I swam for some time, at least a few seconds, and decided to keep running because I didn't feel like having a mob behind me, chasing after me. I knew I ran into some type of biome of like a jungle or something. I kept healing so I can have enough hearts to run. Well, really, steaks or whatever you want to say.
ran past every mob I saw. Doesn't matter if it was a cat or not. I needed to run and fight for my life. Ran past spiders and all, because the spiders even tried to kill me in the morning. If you remember. I ran for so long and kept on running and running and running. Came across like 2 sheep, decided to kill those dudes. I mean, I'm sorry, what else can I say? I mean, it's just, come on, I needed food. Watermelons were not going to help me. Neither were the chicken. The chickens literally gave me food poisoning. But then I came across a literal jungle. I mean, I don't know if I can call a jungle a place filled with bamboo shoots, but I'm pretty sure that it was a jungle. Just look at it. When I was running, I noticed a bird, so I think I was going to find some seeds or something. But as you can see, they're in my inventory. I mean, they weren't hard to find, but I mean, I saw them, but I just guess I wasn't looking or paying any attention. Then I grabbed the seeds when I finally noticed what I needed. Grabbed another one, and then I went over there, make sure that the bird was still there. Then I noticed this little weird aqua dude. Then I just stood backed up, make sure that he didn't get any closer to me, and then he got burned. It was perfect. So then I grabbed the seeds and made sure that the bird was still there, but they were gone. I really was trying to look for it, but didn't really worry too much about it. Not sure why, but this was a bamboo shoot forest. I mean, it was a bamboo forest, you can obviously tell. And you can expect so much pandas to be there too. Since I couldn't find it, I got over it and decided to make me a literal sword because that's why I was done. Finally, I actually had a mind and noticed that I was missing some material. Still wasn't gonna go fight that weird aqua dude. Well, turtle master dude or something. And I noticed the most beautifulest bird I've seen. I didn't have enough seeds. All I had was 2 seeds to tame, and noticed I had some cocoa beans. I went up to the bird and decided to try and give the bird some cocoa beans instead, but they didn't take it, and I planted a bean on the tree. They just took my seeds and left, and now I feel like I just got disrespected because I literally could have tamed that thing. Didn't know why I even tried to tame it when I had nothing for it. And I don't even have a music box. And what am I even going to do with that bird? The bird can't protect me like a dog. Let's not bring that up because I murdered that dog. I didn't do anything. So it looked like it was the end of the bamboo shoot forest. And I noticed some cows and stuff. For some reason, I'm not sure why I didn't spot any pandas, but I spoke too soon. Found 2 pandas and they were so cute. Don't know why, they're just so cute to me, but it was just, I don't know. It was so weird that there was more than just pandas inside of the forest of bamboo. Like this pig, and the cow that I witnessed, and another pig. And I couldn't find any more pigs, so I couldn't compare that. So then I decided to look around, try to see if I could find anything like chest or something. Seen the panda again, turned around, looked at the panda. Then I noticed the panda flipping, and I was like, whoa, why is the panda flipping like that? I had to just look at this panda. Turned around so quick when I saw it sitting up. That's the position of them about to literally start eating. But I was hoping I would see it flip again, but I didn't. Apparently, it just had some weird type of staring problem. I mean, I was just literally having a staring contest with this bear. Started to look around, look for some other places and more. Found the watermelon, which was kind of basic. And I come back to some horrible news, everybody. I went AFK for New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody. And I spawned right back at spawn area. My brother literally killed me, bro. I had none of my resources, and I've been gone longer than a good 2 minutes. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Sorry about that. Also, Happy New Year's and Happy Hanukkah. You guys are all filled with blessings. I'm so happy to even have you. Goodbye.